As you exit the grounds of Murkops, you're finally able to just sort of take in the city. You see people of all walks of life just going by. You see a little alien-like creature with looks like it has tarantula face or something. Walk by and he tips his hat to you. You see little short elves kids running by playing with a stick and a hoop. You see everything from hoverboards to regular 20th century motorcycles and cars to even people just walking down the road next to a horse. What do you all do for the rest of it? Now, all this debriefing and everything, this is maybe about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you've got at least the rest of the day to relax and get situated, get your gear in check and everything. So that way in the morning you can leave to try and hunt down this creature.
I want to figure out what the south terrain looks like, the south area of the city where these attacks being taking place. I want to do that during the day. Then once I'm done with that, the rest to bucket.
Okay, so you're gonna go do some research on the area's terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. Your best bet then would. Do you have any skills that would be able to tell you where to go in town for that?
Let's see here. Best I've got is stuff that would work once I'm out there. Intelligence?
Yes, intelligence might be able to garner you some information and some basic idea of where to go in town.
All right. Got it.
Okay, so you basically know the right city government places to go to talk with the right people. I'd say it's going to take you at least a couple hours to get all the information that you need, and then another couple hours to process that and kind of get a good formation plan. You're looking at about the evening when Mr. Durden will be done with his rounds at Murkops, and then he'll be able to join you at the Rusty Bucket.
Perfect.
What are you doing?
I was going to go to the Murkops have its own quartermaster store type thing.
No, Murkops does not deal in weapons or anything like that. They are simply a mercenary bounty contract. Now, they do have a list of local shops you can go to.
But yeah, go ask about the list.
Okay, they give you a list. You've got Madame Mao's Magic and Apparel. You've got Fu Manchu's Armory. You've got Whizbang's Magical Mysteries. You've got all sorts of different shops. You've got Bandido Arms. You've got Wilt's Remy. You've got Wilt's Laser Technologies. You've got everything under the sun. Golden Age Weaponsmiths. Hope has a very decent concentration of weapons and armored places for them rest.
Well, I'll just stop a few guys around, just general mercenaries and people around. And just ask about the.
Well, not all the people in the area are mercenaries.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about in the Murkops.
Oh, the Murkops store?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, the branch.
Yeah, and just where can I get a decent price on good energy pistol?
Good energy pistol? One of the mercenaries looks up at you and is like,
I didn't want to. Is this like a general greeting in this town?
They're all
How do you of course, I heard it ended up blowing them down.
he looks at you and he's like, well, I don't know. It depends on what you're looking for. If you're wanting decent prices, I'd go to one of the core retailers. Those guys usually have decent prices, but they only carry what they make. If you're looking for something specific, though, Fu is the man to go to. Fu can get anything under the sun. That man is crooked as all hell, but I swear to you, he keeps stock like you wouldn't believe.
Who is this Fu?
He's a little Chinese merchant who owns an armory around the corner from here. He will gouge your eyes out financially, though. I mean, he's a steep man. He will take your money like you wouldn't believe. But when you're in a bind and you need yourself a carbine rifle, that's the man to go to.
I didn't realize Judaism was still around in the,
I'm not ready to do this. No, I'm ready.
So,
Nice try.
so where are you going to go?
I'm just gonna, what would, the old West style stuff that I got, which company do that?
Bandido Arms does some of that, and so does Wolf Running.
Let's go with Bandido.
Bandido Arms. You're going to go to Bandido Arms. All right. While you're in progress of going to Bandido Arms, what is our Cyber Night?
I want to just walk around the city, see it, kind of doing a patrol by myself. And then I go bother the guards to see if they need help.
On your way, patrolling around the city, those elf children that were playing with the hoop are suddenly following you around, and they have sticks and they're acting like you. One of them runs up, and he's got like little pointy ears and a buzz cut, and he runs up to you, and he's like, "I'm guard."
I go,
push him out of the way.
No, little one. Is never point a weapon at someone you don't intend to hurt.
He's like, "I'm gonna be a Cyber Knight one day." Then they run off, and
Shucks. Those kids.
damn that fly!
It's
He's
Damn
annoying
that
you, right?
DB fly!
And what are you doing while they're doing all this?
I'm gonna go check out the same thing the kids do.
Oh, you're gonna check out the lay of the land and everything? Do you have a skill that would tell you where to go and hope to,
I'll bring her along with me. That's not an issue.
Oh, well, okay. You're just gonna follow him?
Oh, land navigation.
Land navigation is being able to, this is about
They'll
telling
be
you where
useful
in
once we get
town
out
to go.
there.
Oh, okay.
Where to go in town. To basically know the general area, because this government is different from the one you're used to. Where to go in town to be able to find the proper stuff. Alright, it seems our glitter boy has finally shown up.
Jerk.
Okay. To fill you in, everyone showed up at about 9:30 in the morning. You obviously did not. They got done before you ever showed up. So you didn't actually get into town and then get through all the process of getting checked out by the local Melita and everything until early into the afternoon. You probably even passed them, but you have no clue who they are in the street. You pull up to Murkoff's in your truck, and what do you do?
Look around, try and find Bob.
Well, you wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't know that. Alright, walk into Murkoff's.
Okay, you see a guy in a black leather coat, black leather pants. He's got a gray shirt on underneath. He's got piercings all up and down his ears. He's got obviously dyed bright red hair. And he keeps flipping a lighter back and forth looking at some reports on the table. He looks at me. Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm a mercenary. I got an email.
All right. What's your name?
Frank Shepard.
Oh, you're that guy who missed the meeting this morning, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I think it was supposed to be 9 o'clock.
9:30. Why'd you miss the orientation?
Oh, they held me up at Customs.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Sorry, I'm a little tired from last night. A little bit too much to drink. But yeah, sure. We can put you in on the afternoon orientation. It's actually getting ready to start here in about 30 minutes. We'll still hook you up with your team for the moment. They've already chose a contract and bounty. I'll give you some contact information. I think a few of them are supposed to meet me at the Rusty Bucket later tonight for some drinks. So we'll get you all set up with everything. About half hour
Cycles.
passes as all this is going on. You two are off gallivanting, trying to find information on the area that you're going to. Cyber Knight is off gallivanting with
Patrolling.
talking with the patrolmen. They don't really want any help per se. They
I know,
appreciate
right?
the offer. Some of them are very, very friendly with you, and they shoot the shit with you for a little bit. They're even you're welcome to walk around with them.
Do I learn anything?
I mean, you just you're really just learning the lay of the town for the most part. This will help you to where you won't have to make any rolls later on, because if you're exploring the town, you're kind of getting your bearings a little bit. You were going to a weapons shop, I believe, right?
Yeah, I was going to Bandido.
You're going to Bandido, you said?
I like the whole Western style.
Okay. Well, essentially what they do is they bring you in. They show you orientation. They do, take your ID and everything. They talk with you for a few minutes. They set some forms down in front of you. Obviously, you don't know how to read or write or anything like that. So, after about 10 minutes of... I don't know if you're going to tell them immediately or not.
Yeah.
Okay, they set Bob down with you. Bob helps you fill everything out. Then they take you to the briefing room. While all this is going on, he's doing this. So, you go to Bandido Arms, you say. You walk in, and immediately upon walking in, you see a scantily clad little BB girl. She's got, ram horns coming out of her head right here, and she doesn't have, a snout, but she sort of has, a strange nose that sort of flattens out a little bit right here. And otherwise, she's hot. I mean, she's at least the physical beauty of a 16 or higher.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy, ma'am.
She's like, hello, welcome to Bandido Arms. How can I help you today?
I'm looking for something in your pistol.
Dang. She says, would you prefer our regular range or would you prefer our new West range?
Oh, definitely the big bore. I pull up the style of the old Western.
Oh, I see you're a regular customer of ours. Right this way, sir. And she walks away, and as she walks away, you notice she has a tail. The grapple tooth likes the tail.
He's a tail guy.
Okay, so you get in there. She starts showing you off the various stuff. You can see other people in there looking around and all that. There's guards posted and everything. A few of them are watching you. She is not affected whatsoever for some reason by your presence. She just doesn't even lose a step. Some of the guards though, one of them's a little unnerved. Another one's a little unnerved. Boy, those guards don't like you. They're just kind of, they're sitting there, they're going, yeah. So they just don't like you very much. They're all keeping a very, very close eye on you. It might be because of the fact that, you're 12 feet tall and huge and have guns on you. You never know. It might just be that you're a grapple tooth. So she gets you in there. She asks you about what you're looking for. You're looking for a revolver, you said? Or an energy pistol, okay. Well, we don't have any energy pistols in the Big Bore series.
Well, I just meant that general style of weapon.
Let's see.
The old West look.
I don't believe that we have any... Hold on, let me see. We do not actually have any laser weaponry in the Old West look, unfortunately. The only ones we carry are the Big Bore. Now, I can refer you to some people that might be able to help you out. There is Woke's laser technologies, but I can say this much. Laser weaponry does not stack up to our Big Bore technology. There's nothing, obviously you've used our Big Bore, and our Big Bore is very efficient in what it does.
I can attest to that, man.
Mm-hmm. She's being supportive, customer service wise, but at the same time pushing the fact that the Big Bore is better.
Yeah, she's
So-
probably doing that for a reason. I know about I've got the weapons code, and I know pretty much.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to remain there and
I
continue?
think I should Oh, I'll mull it over. And I think I'm gonna go with another big bore revolver.
You're gonna go with another big bore revolver. All right.
Wait, so you're gonna be dual wielding big bore revolvers?
That, and I can also technically I can wield another gun in my tail too.
I believe that was only a... Can you? Yeah.
Yes, I
Dual wielding,
I've got a
because
freedom
it's
for tail.
tactical.
Your paired weapons will only
He
work
just had
for
one
you,
like
so.
in his mouth
Well,
and
I
he
know,
uses
but
his
it's
cigar.
it's just a cool fact.
Okay, big bore revolver costs 6,500 credits for the gun.
You're poor as shit.
I had 7,500 in credits and full trade goods. So
I
that,
am poor.
Actually, we do not accept tradable items at our corporate store. I'm afraid we only accept universal credits.
I think you said he had 7,500 credits, so.
I believe that Fu Manchu's armory exchanges tradable weapons, tradable items. There's also some pawn shops around here, but you're probably not going to get a very good deal from pawn shops.
Didn't you say you had 7,500 credits? Like straight up credits?
Total, as in combined.
Oh, total. Okay. I don't actually. Where's mine?
So what are you going to do? If you
Well,
want to mull that
I asked
over,
for directions, thank her, and my typical.
so you're heading to Foos? Okay, you're on the Foos. Okay. While this is all going on, you finally get to the debriefing room. The Mr. Durden, as you find out what his name is, takes you in there. And he's like, well, I'm going to debrief you separately, considering you all already have a contract, and it's not the same contract as what they're getting. What's going on is they're south of the city. There is a trade route heading towards the border of the barony that has been getting interrupted. Basically, we've been finding mutilated caravans. Some of them have been fed on by some sort of animal, but the problem is, unlike normal animal attacks, some of the bodies have obviously not been fed on, have been literally torn apart into pieces. We do not know what is doing this, and whatever it is, the city has offered a substantial bounty on it because it is interrupting trade routes. Merchants are not wanting to come to Hope from the southern areas because of this problem. So your group has agreed to go on with that. Now, you do not have to go on with this if you do not want to. We can hook you up with a different group if you prefer, but...
Sounds good. Wanna get my glitter boy out there.
Good call, sir. All right. Here is my contact information. Your best bet is to probably stop by the Rusty Bucket later tonight, and I will be able to probably at least connect you with one or two of the members of your team. They're still going to check back in the morning, so worst case scenario, you can meet up with him there. He gives you a rough time in the morning. It's not really per se, just a time area from about dawn to a little bit into the early morning to meet back at the branch office when you all are going to set out to take on the bounty. So otherwise, you're free to go. Now this is about probably 4 or 5 in the afternoon when you get out of there. But now he's still doing stuff during that time.